you do not understand the power of the dark side.
What's up, everybody? My name is Jay Crenshaw, and today's lesson is all about embracing your bad emotions. This is Dating Decoded. Let's get it. This lesson will be divided into 3 parts. Part 1, we're going to teach you why it's important to embrace your negative emotions. Part 2, I'm going to put you on a track to understanding why some of these emotions are. And then part 3, we're going to show you how you can manage your emotions in a constructive way so that they're not managing you. I hear a lot of people say that the dating pool is terrible and that there's no qualified candidates on the market and I'm single by choice. The market's always been terrible. It's people who are single for a reason. But why are you a part of that market? If there's 100 people in a room and 10% of them are qualified, but 90% of them aren't, that means 10 people are good enough for you. So the question is, why don't those 10 people want you? Your emotions drives everything in life. Your happiness, your fear, work life, friendships, marriage, and of course, dating. A lot of you don't get the opportunities and you don't get the fair chances that other people get with the qualified people because of your emotions. Your anxiety, your stress, your frustrations, your anger, and especially your contempt. All these things affect your dating life, most notably how you're viewed in the eyes of the qualified candidates.
When your negative emotions show up in your dating life, the qualified candidate might find you to be unqualified because you're mismanaging your emotions. Anxiety may come across as indifference and make daters think you're uninterested. Frustration may come across as someone with a bad attitude, since we wear our frustration on our faces with frowns, sighs, and subtle unwelcoming body gestures. Above all, contempt is the emotion that drives away daters the most. Contempt comes across as subtle hostility and can be seen in body language such as eye-rolling during conversations, sneering, sarcasm, and mockery. Negative emotions can catastrophically affect our love lives when not managed correctly. However, negative emotions are a useful part of the human experience.
Charles Darwin had a profound theory about this called the evolutionary theory of emotion. He said,
"All emotions, good and bad, are helpful and have evolved to help humans survive and reproduce.
Feelings of love and affection lead people to seek mates and reproduce. Feelings of fear compel people to fight or flee a source of danger or make you watch out. These negative emotions like fear and anxiety actually keep you safe."
Just as physical pain warns us when something is wrong, emotional pain also warns and speaks to us. Anger preserves our integrity and may be a signal that we are doing more or giving more than we can comfortably do or give. Fear tells us we may be in danger and we have to react to the imminent threat. Sadness humbles us, grounds us, and reminds us what's important. Disgust keeps us clean and away from things that are unhealthy. Anxiety lets us know we need to be more aware of potential dangers.
Your body talks to you all the time. If you have an upset stomach, that's your body telling you that something you ate may have been wrong, right? There's something going on in your body. If you have a headache, maybe you're dehydrated. When your body speaks to you, it's your job to find out what it is trying to tell you. Likewise, when your emotions speak to you, it's your job to find out why. What are my emotions trying to tell me? Identify what is the emotion that I'm feeling right now, and then name it. I am feeling frustrated. I am feeling angry. Doing this unlocks what's called readiness potential in your brains. You can't be ready to deal with something if you don't even know what it is, right? So the first thing is to name it. Now, this is what the readiness potential does. It puts you into management mode. Now it's time to take control of it. Here's how. See, negative emotions are they're like little toddlers and they just want attention. I like to look at my emotions like my kids. I invite all of my kids to a family dinner to sit at my table and be a part of my experience. So I also invite the negative emotions. This is my way of acknowledging them and saying, I see you. I have accepted you as a part of my family, as a part of my experience. But this is my table. This is my house. So sit your ass down and shut the fuck up while I figure this out. So now at this point, there are several different ways that you can deal with your negative emotions. I use what I call the replacement theory. I replace my negative emotions, emotions that aren't helpful, with emotions that I think are more helpful. So for example, I replace anger with curiosity. I'm curious about that anger. Why am I angry? Why did this affect me in the way that it did? You would be surprised in what conclusions you come up with when you're just curious about these emotions that are coming from you and why you feel what you feel. I replace jealousy with empathy. Why am I feeling jealous? Are they happy? Well, if they're happy, then why am I not happy for them? I replace my fear or anxiety with acceptance. I have anxiety because I'm nervous. I'm scared, but there's really nothing to be afraid of. I'm having a panic attack, but it's only temporary and I just need to sit and wait this out.
Things happen in the world that affect our moods. People affect our emotions. But you can't control the world, and you can't control people. However, if you can control your own emotions, you can definitely influence your own world and the type of people who come into it.
Negative emotions are not who we are. You are not angry. You feel anger. You're not afraid. You feel fearful. Think of your emotions as a cloud in the sky. Some are nice, some are pretty and fluffy and nice to look at. Some are loud and unpleasant. When you look at it that way, you'll begin to realize that you're not the clouds. You are the sky, and the clouds come and go.